We just did a podcast with Redom. Met him when we did a communication course with Vin Zhang, and he's been amazing to work with and amazing to bounce ideas with. He's got a wealth of knowledge and he's on the road to building one of the biggest mortgage brokering business in the industry, in Australia at least.
How much prep normally goes into the podcast you're doing?
I think the prep happens more on the actual podcast host. Generally what happens is they send me a run sheet. If they don't send me one, I usually ask for a run sheet, schedule of when the actual shoot's going to happen, and also some of the questions that they want answered, as well as the topics that they talk about. I sometimes push back on the run sheet, and the reason being is because I sometimes don't have a good idea of what those topics are, or I just don't find the topic engaging for both sides. But this time around it was really good. Made my life easier. I did a bit of study work and prep before I went into there. Worked out a lot.
How long have you been doing podcasts? Do you remember your first one?
Probably about 5 years ago. I think my first podcast was at the same place, and I sucked. I was quick on answering questions, made a lot of mistakes in trying to answer questions without thinking, and so therefore I kind of blabbed on too long. And I guess over the last 5 years of doing podcasts, I actually ran my own podcast too. Nothing related to accounting and tax, more on a social aspect. And I started learning that when you're talking on a podcast, people listen in a car or while they're at the gym, so they have all the time in the world to listen. Therefore, you actually need to slow down the pace and explain it really well, because they're not on the other side talking to you as a host, so they can't ask questions. You have to be straight to the point as well.